Imagine a world where gods can be powerful, funny, flawed, and even doomed to die. A world where Thor isn't just the superhero you know from movies. Loki is far more complicated than a simple villain, and Odin will do almost anything to gain wisdom. That's the world Neil Gaiman brings to life in Norse mythology. Instead of giving you a dry history lesson about ancient myths, Gaiman retells these legendary stories in a way that feels surprisingly modern, vivid, and easy to follow. You'll meet Odin, Thor, Loki, Freya, and other unforgettable figures as they face giants, monsters, impossible challenges, betrayals, and prophecies that point toward Ragnarok, the terrifying end of the gods. But what makes this audiobook special is the storytelling. These aren't just old stories sitting on the pages of a history book. They're stories about pride, friendship, revenge, curiosity, deception, courage, and the consequences of our choices. And when you listen instead of simply reading, the myths become an experience. The characters feel closer, the tension builds naturally, and suddenly you're not studying mythology, you're traveling through it. If you've ever been fascinated by Vikings, ancient legends, mythology, fantasy, or stories about gods and monsters, this is one audiobook you'll want to experience. So before you scroll past, ask yourself, what if the stories that inspired generations of fantasy were waiting for you in their original mythological world? Start listening to Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman and discover why these ancient stories still feel incredibly alive today.